OnlyFans is a website where people sell raunchy content of themselves. I tried posting to OnlyFans for 30 days and it turned out to be the best side hustle discovery that I've made so far. I put everything on the line, all to find out how much money can you make from OnlyFans in 30 days with no experience. The OnlyFans platform never says that it's for adult content, but everyone knows it's for adult content. You upload photos and videos of yourself and then people pay a monthly price to get access to that. And they can even send you tips to throw more money at you for no reason. I tried posting to OnlyFans for 30 days and ended up reaching the top 3% of earners on the entire platform. Let me just tell you what happened. I set up my OnlyFans account and I had some idea of the kind of content I was going to be posting. Just like underwear pics. I did go further than that in the end, all in the name of the experiment, of course. Someone who will call Brian subscribed to me on OnlyFans and told me not to give in to the pressure and not to do anything that I'm not comfortable with. Great advice, and I definitely stuck to that. My thought process with the whole experiment was that people can see adult content for free whenever they want. The reason someone would pay for adult content is to see someone specific, and in this case, I guess me. I don't know why. So given that it has to be me, I couldn't just start like an anonymous OnlyFans with a fake name and then promote it on new social media accounts. For this to work, it had to be my OnlyFans and I had to launch it here on YouTube. So with that caveat out of the way, let's see how much money I made. I set my subscription price to $22 a month. Apparently that's fairly high, but I'm worth it. Just kidding, but no, it is $22 a month. On day one, I had just a couple of photos and videos uploaded and I made $52.80 from 3 new fans. All the numbers I'm going to be saying, by the way, are after OnlyFans have taken their 20% cut. By day 2, I'd made $200. Whoa. I posted new content daily and then almost everyone who subscribed ended up messaging me, so I always replied to their DMs every day. All of that posting and replying to DMs took less than an hour a day. After a week, I'd made over $500. Crazy, right? And after 2 weeks, I'd made $1,145. That wasn't all from subscriptions. Some of that was from people sending me some random tips. I don't really know why. Maybe they just really liked what I was posting. It was going insanely well for 2 weeks in, but I was still thinking, how can I take this up a notch? I added a tip menu, as in like a list of things that people can send me money for, including a personalized message and a pair of my underwear. Yes, an unwashed pair of my underpants. Some people like that. Lots of people like... Different people like different things. In the 30 days, I shipped out 2 pairs of underwear. And speaking of delivering, I'm going to be delivering food to my 1 millionth subscriber. I'll be setting off with $0 and a food order, and I'm going to be hustling my way around the globe, earning money as I go to complete the delivery to my 1 millionth subscriber. So hit the subscribe button to help reveal my millionth subscriber. By the end of week 3, I'd made a staggering $1,258. Even though that's a bunch of money, earnings had slowed a bit compared to the end of week 2. And that's when I realized that the earnings seemed to correlate with how many views I was getting on YouTube. When my YouTube videos got more views, more people came across my OnlyFans link, which is in all the video descriptions, and more people went and subscribed. I wanted to make my OnlyFans earnings less dependent on YouTube views, so I turned to TikTok. The problem was that TikTok doesn't let you advertise an OnlyFans account directly. Even though OnlyFans isn't specifically for adult content, TikTok knows what people use it for. So instead of getting people to click through on my TikTok ad through to my OnlyFans, I made it click through to my YouTube video where I talk about having an OnlyFans account and then people can click through to it from there. I ran my first TikTok ad for 2 days and I spent $304 on it. That like immediately got me back $278 from subscriptions and tips. So basically I spent $2 acquiring each new fan, and some of those will go on to spend more money with me in the future through tips and resubscriptions. I turned off the ad because I want to spend some time tweaking it a bit more to try to make it profitable, but I think this TikTok ad setup is a bit like a cheat code for OnlyFans. By the end of the 30-day experiment, I'd made a grand total of $1,628. But I had no idea if anyone who'd subscribed would end up renewing their subscription. Maybe everyone had just subscribed for 1 month and then not bother sticking around. There was only one way to find out. Keep going for another month. On day 31, the renewals did start to roll in. And after that, I kept going for a total of 56 days before making this video, just to be extra confident in the results. 56 days into the experiment, I've made a grand total of $3,942.40. That's $70 a day on average. But in the last 2 weeks, it's been an average of $110 a day. So the earnings per day are actually going up all the time as people stay subscribed and new subscriptions keep coming in every day. The whole experiment's gone way better than I ever thought it would, and I'm going to keep going with it, and I'll give you another update at some point in the future. In the meantime, I've got lots of awesome videos coming out, and I'll see you in the next one.